coach Tushar Chaudhary, and I help. If I introduce quickly those who are very new to me, I just want to introduce myself. I help uh, project managers or professionals who are project professionals to grow into influential leaders. Okay, so I help to find the the reason why you lead. I help you to find that why that you pursue that mission of leadership for your career. Okay. And I like to help you create that impact, influence, and also that high income leadership role that what you really deserve to have. Okay. So today I come up with a topic that most of you will appreciate. And the topic is why some people they break down in crisis, and especially I'm talking about the crisis for in terms of the office point of view or the job point of view or career point of view. Why some people break down in crisis and others they find breakthrough through that crisis. Okay, so to start this topic I want to start with something very real with you, all of you. In every workplace crisis, let's say it's a project delay, maybe client escalation, there is a budget over budgets, job insecurity, job losses, you will notice one thing, that some people they panic, some people get freeze, they complain, or they collapse. Okay, this is one category of people, but other category of people, they calm down, they reflect, they step up, bounce back, and they grow. Same company, same pressure, same situation. So the question is not what actually happening here. The real question is, why do some people break down and while others they find breakthrough through the crisis? See, this question also uh, came to me because I lost my job in 2015 when there was a Middle East recession happened. And this question became very clear to me when I come across this book called The Black Swan. Okay, The Black Swan by Nicholas Taleb, Nasir Nicholas Taleb. So Taleb talks about black swan events in this book. So what is this black swan events? In simple words, the black swan event is something which is unexpected, of very high impact, and it changes everything. If that event happens, it is unexpected, it creates high impact, and it changes everything. Like we have COVID, we have recessions because the financial breakdown, the industry breakdown. You know, these are some of the black swan events in office life. Is also a black swan. Like for example, sudden leadership change happen, then some merging of organizations happen, client shouting, project going out of control, layoff, some impossible deadlines. Here is the truth most people miss, that crisis does not create character. Crisis reveals the character. So pressure does not change you. It exposes you. Okay? So let me share a real experience with all of you from my own project leadership. Now, again, I was leading one of the project where the client suddenly escalated the matter. The deadlines were sleeping. The management pressure increased overnight. Same team, same problem. One group of people started saying, "This is unfair with us, Tushar. There is too much of work to be done. This scope is quite changing again and again. This will never work with us. The management is not supporting us." And there's another group of people, they have different thought process. They did not have the better skills, They did not have extra power. They did three small things which changed the game. The first thing is they stopped complaining. Second, they focused on what they could control. Okay. And they asked, the third thing, they asked, what is the next small step they can take it right now? And I saw something clearly happen here. The people who focused on control and action, they grew fast, stronger. And the people who focused on fear and the blame, they broke down. And that project taught me this, that crisis rewards behavior, not talent. Okay? Do you agree with me? Type yes in the comment section. Crisis rewards behavior, not talent. Now, if you read this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, he said something very powerful in this book. You don't rise to level of your goal, you fall to level of your habits. See, in the crisis situation, you don't suddenly become hero. Okay? You don't suddenly become brave. You don't suddenly become calm also. You fall back on your daily habits. And if your habit is overthinking, then you will end up into panic. And if your habit is blaming, you will freeze. And if your habit is to avoid something, you will hide. You will hide behind the shadows. But if your habit is taking small action, you will move. If your habit is to pausing before any reaction, you will stay calm, composed. If your habit is asking better questions, you will grow. So, crisis just presses the button. So, the question is again, why some people they break through the crisis? See, people who break through in crisis, they don't do some heroic things. Okay, they don't do some extraordinary thing. They do small, boring things consistently. And I'll share with you three patterns which I have observed in my career for 22 years of my project leadership career. I observed some patterns that shows that these people how they break through to the crisis. So the first pattern is they focus on controllables which they can control, not why this has happened with us. What they think is, what can I do next now? They focus on controllable. This is the pattern I have observed in the people who break through to the crisis. Second, they reduce noise. So let's less panic, less gossiping, less bitching, less moaning, less crying, less cribbing, but more is clarity, more strategy, more is action. They reduce noise. And the third pattern I found is they all act before confidence comes. You know, so action creates confidence, not the way around. Okay, the people who broke down, they're waiting for the confidence to build up, so they don't take action. But the people who go through, they achieve the breakthrough, they take actions, they fail, they take action, they fail, they take action, they learn, they learn, they learn, and then how they develop the confidence. And that's why crisis becomes a career accelerator for some of us. Okay? My mentor Blessinger used to say that crisis is a waiting for change to happen. Okay? It is waiting for some change to happen within you or out of you. Okay? So what this means for the mid-career professionals or senior professionals in the organization. See, at this level of mid-career, when crisis comes more often, like for example situational responsibilities increased on you, higher responsibilities, higher expectations, higher stakes on you. And if you only rely on experience, intelligence, or past success, you have high chances of breakdown. But if you build small habits, emotional control, and action mindset, you will have breakthrough. So leadership is not tested in comfort zone, it tested in chaos. Okay? So I would like to close today's live talk with this powerful thought that crisis is not your enemy. Unprepared behavior is our enemy. The next crisis will come, that is guaranteed. That is going to happen. Sure. The only question is, if that crisis happens, then will it expose your fear or it will reveal your leadership character? Please note this down. Okay. Now, if this talk has connected with you, then I would like you to comment breakthrough in the comment section. If this message has resonated with you, if this talk has resonated with you, please like, please comment, please share, and repost it to others. In case you already have gone through some crisis and you are looking for the breakthrough, I want you to book a one-to-one slot with me. I can understand you because I have gone through the crisis situation. I worked on myself. I have a strategy to go take you through from that crisis towards a breakthrough. Okay. And I would like you to please, I want you to book a one-to-one slot with me. The link in the comment section, and you can find it on my LinkedIn profile. Okay. If you want to join my WhatsApp community, Influential Leader Hub, the link in the comment section. Be there, come there. More than 300 like-minded leaders, professionals are collaborating every day with in our community. You will learn a lot of things from all this collaboration. So I invite you to join my community, Influential Leader Hub. The WhatsApp group link is in the comment section. Okay. So with this note, I would like to sign off today, and I'll see you tomorrow with the new leadership insight. So for the new leadership insight, connect with me on LinkedIn and stay tuned there. Okay. So with this note, have a nice evening. God bless you. Take care of yourself.